The Kerala nuns story, those two Kerala nuns, they have been granted bail, and this is after much outrage that these nuns are walking out of jail. The Chhattisgarh court has now granted bail to these nuns. Remember, these two nuns, they were arrested on the 25th of July under human trafficking and forced conversion charges. The session courts then rejected the bail, but the NIA court granted conditional bail on the 2nd of August, that is today. In fact, the complainant later recanted these allegations. There was much political backlash. In fact, the BJP was split between Kerala's softer handling versus Chhattisgarh's hardline. In fact, the church and the opposition, in the meanwhile, have been demanding that these charges be dropped entirely.
संविधान जीता है, हमारा कानून जीता है, फिर भी ज्यादा लड़ाई है, बाकी है। अभी तो एफआईआर तो रद्द करने के लिए, उसको क्वैश करने के लिए भी प्रयास करना पड़ेगा। फिर भी अभी हमको आश्वास है, हम सोचते अभी उनको अभी 2 बजे तक हमको उनको रिलीज कर सकते हैं। अरे ये नकली केस था ना, ये लोगों को हरास करने के लिए ना। ये देखो, 2 innocent nuns have been jailed, उनका साथ नौजवान भी था। ये क्या गलत है उसका? कोई गलत नहीं था ना। ये संविधान का खिलाफ है, हमारा कानून का खिलाफ है, नकली केस। जैसे बीजेपी और सबका है। कोई दल छोड़ दो, राजनीति छोड़ दो, इसमें कोई राजनीति दल का सवाल नहीं है, ये संविधान का जीत है।
Nuns have been granted bail. Of course, there are sureties that they have to fill. But till yesterday, the BJP government's prosecution was arguing against giving them bail. So if they have got bail today, it is really a victory of the united resolve of the people of India to fight this injustice. And we congratulate the nuns and the Adivasis involved who showed such great dignity in their suffering and in their sacrifice.
All right, my colleague Anurag Dwari joins us to get us more on this. Anurag, give us the details of the bail that has been granted to these nuns. Has there been any condition on the bail? What exactly is it?
Yes, the principal and session judge, NIA Sirajuddin Qureshi, reserved his order on Friday after the hearing, but he pronounced the judgment and granted bail to Preethi Mary and Vandana Francis as well as Sukaman Mandavi. It was a conditional bail. They'll have to furnish a surety of 50,000 rupees plus few conditions they will not be able to go abroad, they will have to surrender their passport, and they should not influence the witness. So these are the three main conditions after the judge pronounced the verdict. And we also spoke to the girls there in Narayanpur district, and they also said that they went on their own and there was no pressure. They just wanted to earn something for the family. But they have also alleged that they were beaten inside the JRP police station in Durg, and the members from the Bajrang Dal as well as other right-wing organizations, they beat them up inside the police station, in front of the police personnel. So they have also demanded an FIR against those members of the Bajrang Dal involved there.
Dwari, thank you very much for getting us all those details. All right, I'm now joined by Rahul Ishwar and JB Mathur to discuss this particular issue, to try and understand how they view it. JB Mathur is a Rajya Sabha MP and the national spokesperson of the Congress. And I also have Mr. Rahul Ishwar, a political analyst. I would like to start with Mr. Rahul Ishwar this time. How do you explain this clear contradiction within the BJP units of Kerala and then Chhattisgarh? Is this ideological confusion? What exactly is it?
Two submissions. First of all, as an Indian from South, especially a Malayali, I'm very happy that the nuns got reprieve and bail. We have all been praying for it. Second, let us be very honest with it. People like Sri Rajiv Chandrasekhar, Sri Anup Antony, Sri Sean George really tried their best. They are all from BJP. Our Congress MPs, our left MPs also did their best. So this is a coming together of various parties because this was a misunderstanding. This was a confusion. This was perhaps, many of our right-wing brothers, including Bajrang Dal, might have misunderstood the situation. Please understand, they are Catholics. They are the mainstream organization. And Kerala has the oldest Christian community in the world. We believe from AD 52, the holy apostle of Jesus Christ, Saint Thomas, came to Kerala, and he was the person who brought Christianity here. So they have been with us for the past 2000 years, 400 years before Holy Rome and Papacy rose. We had our Christian community. So they might have misunderstood the whole situation. Whatever said and done, what happened was very unfortunate. We hope, beyond politics. I'm a Hindu right-wing activist. I'm absolutely sure every sane Hindu activist or right-leaning activist of Kerala will say the case should be withdrawn because this whole thing was a part of misunderstanding. They have misunderstood perhaps them to be Pentecostals. I'm not against any activities of Pentecostal, but having said that, they might have misunderstood the whole thing. So yes, there are hardline Hindutva elements who are opposing the bail. I concede. But having said that, the better sense prevailed among BJP is a very happy and positive sign that we should take beyond any politics.
All right. Having said that, it sounds very convenient because on one hand, the BJP in Kerala, it is looking at, they're basically attacking the BJP unit in Chhattisgarh. There is in a way a war of words between the two units itself. JB Mathur, critics say that the BJP in Kerala, they're softening on this particular issue only because there is an election coming.
BJP's double-faced stance exposed is very clear. BJP government arrested them, and today BJP state president of Kerala, Rajiv Chandrasekhar, comes and does a show off in the Dur jail when they are released. So the double standard, and BJP official handles of Chhattisgarh has been putting such post which reflecting their mentality of degrading the sisters, the missionaries, the charity, they do everything, and also with Congress leaders. But now it is for the BJP to answer. If Rajiv Chandrasekhar, the BJP state president, has come here and received, what does that mean? Also, secondly, Congress, from day one, we have been maintaining the same stand that this is injustice, and we stand with them totally. Thirdly, NIA is put now, NIA's court is there. How is that legally tenable is also something to be seriously looked into, because either Home Ministry has to decide which has to be an NIA case, or the state government has to refer to NIA, and then they have to, Union Ministry has to decide on it. But that has not happened. But now it looks like, and also the conditions which are put are very, very cruel conditions. The sisters have been told to come every 2 weeks and put their signatures, and many conditions. So anyway, the final, as far as we are concerned, we are happy they are released on bail. Then secondly, our next priority is to get the FIR quashed as soon as possible, because this FIR itself is a made-up story and totally injustice. So, but BJP's double-faced stance exposed is something very, very clear with this episode.
Rahul Ishwar, there is also, a conversation around the legal safeguards versus vigilantism. These anti-conversion laws, they are meant to prevent coercion, right? But we have seen this many a times that it is being used as a tool to target people from the minority community in multiple states. But because this is happening in a state, in a BJP-ruled state, and then again, like I mentioned to JB Mathur, that there is an election coming in, and is the reason why possibly the BJP in Kerala thought, look, this is not the right time to do it.
Can I respectfully submit something to JB Mathur, ma'am, who I really respect? Please. Mahatma Gandhi was the first person in India to ask for an anti-forced conversion law. Mahatma Gandhi understood. And it was the great Quran Pandit, Maulana Abul Kalam Azad, who wrote to the then Bombay Cardinal Gracious, saying that we should understand our Hindu brothers, because Hindu community is a non-organized community and they get panic when conversion or mass conversion happens. See, we had such kind of mutual understanding and empathy at one point of time. I know maybe because of so many reasons, some of it may have been lost. This is where we have to understand that the tribal brothers, the Hindu community, as a Hindu right-wing activist, we are all concerned about, forced conversion or quote-unquote different modes of conversion. We are all mindful of the fact that Hindu community, being a non-organized community, is easily prone to it. So there is a prevailing sentiments regarding Hindu community and Hindu right-wing regarding this. And the person who best expressed it was Mahatma Gandhi. But here this case is different because that law was wrongly applied. Like the Honorable Court rightly pointed out, these girls were already Christians. They were traveling with permission. And I don't think anybody sensible in the right-wing spectrum, including BJP and RSS, will agree with people like Jyoti Sharma, who was threatening or who was abusing or who was showing actions as if she is going to hit. See, that kind of extreme reaction, I don't think anybody will condone. People like the higher, not only the higher ups like Modi ji or Amit Shah ji, even a very responsible person from BJP and RSS will not accept or condone such kind of extreme action of threatening anyone, let alone holy nuns. So there is a very complex issue. And please remember, it was Congress government during the earlier times, especially in the 60s, who thought about the anti-conversion law in Madhya Pradesh, because there is an issue. That's the reason why we have to see it with much nuance. Our Christian community is our pride. They have been with us for 2000 years, and especially in Kerala and other places, they have contributed immensely to education and health. But on the other side, Hindu community has some apprehensions regarding conversion. We are afraid of mass conversions. That is a fact that cannot be overlooked. But the hardliners need not intervene. Let the moderates have a very sensible discussion. That's the way ahead.
All right, Rahul Ishwar, thank you very much. And JB Mathur, thank you very much as well.